Williams, G&M Outdoor Services, back at you another video. Today's video, we're checking out the new DOOSAN DD100 dozer. I'm guessing that stands for DOOSAN Dozer, but who knows for sure these days. It might identify as a giraffe, I'm not sure. Anyway, here it is. It's from Lano Equipment. It's very comparable to our D3. I think it's technically like size comparable to a D4. Blade width is about the same as the D3. It has actually this flap, or whatever you want to call it. It has like this flange right here that comes up like above the normal side of the blade. It is nice because oftentimes you see like how this is all smeared and dirty. Well, this thing pushes so much dirt, it never quits. This does too. So dirt will come up and it'll kind of fall on the blade, where that little flap is nice. It kind of keeps more in front and less in the back, which is really nice. I also noticed the curl in this blade isn't as aggressive as this. See how like this thing is sharp, it's nice, it's quick, it just rolls. Where this is more, it still has a nice curl, but it's not quite as much, if that makes sense. Not a huge deal, just something I noticed. It has the adjustment there, so you can turn it, tip the blade out more to get a better roll. But I mean, it's not a big deal, but it works fine. It does have a ripper. Seeing we were ripping through frost. This thing is actually really stout. I was actually impressed. It wasn't like wobbling around. It seemed like biting good, so that was nice. Like it ain't gonna bust right off on some frost, that's for sure. It's pretty tough for the most part. It seemed like first impression. So you ran this thing for like 10 minutes?
Yeah.
What's your absolute like first? Well, what's your absolute first impression?
I like it. It's nice.
Aren't the controls a lot more sensitive than the Cat? Seem like more responsive? Right, it takes a little bit getting used to. I think the visibility on this out the front is about as good, but around the sides and back, I think the Cat's better.
Yeah, it's pretty nice though.
Overall.
Honestly, this is just simple and easy and nice, which is sweet.
Right, it's all right out front where you need it, all the controls that you actually use. It has plenty of power, as much power as you need, right?
For that little machine like this, it's pretty good.
Right. The track's not going to lose power, you just start digging, which is what you want.
Yeah, you don't want to lose power actually.
Right. As loader up. See those nose comes down quick, offers decent visibility out the front, a little better than that. That's a little higher, not much, but you can see this kind of dips down a little more. You like it?
I like it.
Comparable to the Cat?
It's comparable. They're both different in their own ways, but
Right. It gets the job done, right?
Yeah.
Not too shabby. The cab is nice.
I like it. Yeah. Comfortable.
Overall solid unit.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Comparable power and everything.
After running for 5 minutes, yeah.
Right. So absolute very first impression.
Yeah.
That might change after a week. Looks like they're kind of keeling out at the same distance. Definitely have a higher set. I feel like you're in a bigger dozer than you are in this thing. Controls are a lot different. They're really sensitive. It's like electronic over electronic, I think. So it's like they're super sensitive, which Nick from Lano said you can adjust that, which is nice for each individual operator. Good. The camera is decent. It's smaller. I want to call it the clarity isn't. I mean, it's okay. It's not like phenomenal, but overall, it's nice. All your controls are here. What Jameson was saying earlier, nice, kind of out in the open. Right where you need them. It's not, in a horrible spot. Plenty of legroom, tons of legroom. Actually, I'm just about 6 feet. I fit in this puppy, no problem. And yes, I'm missing a lace in my shoe because my dog ate it. What can you do? This is your shake. This is your dealio in the back 40. This, I think, is your curl or tip blade. I don't remember. This is for something. I can't remember them all. Once I get out and run it, I remember. But basic features there. Compartment here for if you want to get fancy and run 3D or something. Trimble, Leica, Topcon, whatever you prefer. But key RPMs right here, easy to get to. It's nice. It's like your hand's always here. It's genius to put it right here. It's right where you need it. They built this thing from scratch. They didn't buy a Komatsu, say, and then put their name on it. What Bobcat did with 145. Like, they built this, from my understanding, they started building this about 5 years ago, and this is what it is. So it's not like any other one on the market, which is sweet. Overall, the cab is super comfortable. All our guys say they love the seat. The seat is like, it's like a 3D, like a new, like, it's like, it just feels like up to date. It's nice. I don't think it's heated. Maybe it's just not an option on this one. Or, well, actually, it is heated. Right here, it's actually heated. That's dope. That's sweet. So it is heated, but the seat is super comfortable. You sit right in. The cab is really spacious. I mean, overall, it's just a solid unit. Got a strobe up top. So there's just a quick, basically 20-foot look. That's what I know about it. It's not much, but it's honest work. Overall, just a solid unit. This ain't gonna do, double, triple the amount of work as this, as the D3, and the D3 isn't gonna do double the amount of work of this. At the end of the day, I'd say they're very comparable. They're really similar in price. Great residential size machine. You do need a permit. If you wanna haul this thing legally, you need a permit, oversized, because the blade, I think, is like 10 feet wide. The tracks are about as wide as our step deck, but then the blade sticks out. So legally, you do need a permit to haul this, which don't let that deter you. It's all part of doing bigger jobs. You do bigger jobs, you got more hassle, bigger problems, you need permits to move it. It's not that big of a deal. Go in, fill out a couple things, pay $50 fee, and you get your permit, head down the road, put on your oversized stuff, and you're good to go. So I'd say don't shy away from that. So thanks again to Lano for bringing this out for us, letting us try it, letting us use it. It's been a lot of fun. So just really excited to see how these do. There's one size bigger coming out this year and next. I think it's a DD100, I think. So it's equivalent to a D5 is what I heard. So pretty sweet. There's a ton more about this, ton more detail on this. I'm by no means a Doosan salesman or anything like that. I just know what I've heard. That's basically what I know about this. Didn't get as much time to run it as I would like, but I'm sure we'll get it again in the future and try it some more. So thanks for watching, guys, anyway, and let me know which side of this video in the comments below, and remember, it is what you make it to be.